In this video, we are going to see multi-dimensional array in a C programming. So we are going to take two-dimension array in a simple C program. So for that, I'm starting with the C program, that is hash include stdio.h, which includes the standard input output header file. Then I'm writing the void main function, which is starting point of execution. And inside, I'm going to declare int type of marks of two dimensions. So the first dimension, that is the number of rows, and second dimension, that is the number of columns. So 2 by 3 array I'm taking. And now the first row will be numbered as 0 and the second row will be 1, because there are two rows and three columns. Now to assign value, you can take, because there are three columns, 1, 2, and 3. So first row will be 0. You can take the index for first row as 0. And for columns in first row, 0, index first column, second column, and third column. So this here, I'm assigning some value, 78, 88, 98. So these are the values which I have assigned for first row. And same way, you can copy this and paste and just change the row index, which I am changing here as 1, because there are only two rows, 0 index for first row and 1 index for second row. And for each row, column indexes 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, as there are three columns. And I have assigned the values. Now to print it, I am using for loop inside another for loop. So for the row count, I am using int I as the variable equal to 0 and I less than the number of rows, that is 2, and I plus plus. And I will be using for loop inside another for loop, that is nested for loop, to count the number of columns. And for columns, I'm taking int j equal to 0 and then j less than the number of columns, that is 3, and j plus plus, sorry, j plus plus. And then I will be writing in the nested for loop the printf statement for printing the array elements. And because it is integer type percentile d format specifier I'm using, and I will be writing the variable name as marks to be substituted, that is array name as marks, and the first index will be denoted by I, that is row index by I, and the column index I'm taking as j. So this will be printing all the rows. Now every time I want to print it in new line, and just